He's still blushing, by the way.
We know his blush face. Otherwise, we will never see.
Yeah.
So
This
quiet
side
and
of him,
so looking down. And all. Come on.
Sharma rahi hai ऐसे.
Okay,
We had to take a little moment here.
You're not damn shady.
Sir, वो बेहोश हो रही है, sir. She's fainting. Okay, take her. They told me doctor's gonna ask you, did you have breakfast? You're gonna say no. So you had breakfast? Yes. And plus milk and sandwiches, and he's just looking at me.
I think what would be more interesting for your viewers is to know what are your favorite memories of your 10th.
of my test. I don't think my viewers would want to watch me talk about it. I think they'd be more interested.
They want to see our reaction to you talking about your. We'll give very good reactions. Come, tell me.
Where is this going?
Evidently nowhere.
Alright, so today I have with me the team of Dasvi joining in. I have with me actors Yami Gautam, Nimrat Kaur, Abhishek Bachchan and director Tushar Jalota. Welcome everybody. How are we
very
doing?
much. Thank you.
How are we doing? How's Delhi treating you so far?
Well, we just arrived this afternoon. We were in Agra yesterday.
Yes.
We went to show the film, the first copy of the film, to the guards and the inmates of Agra Central Jail where we shot the film. Yeah. And early this morning, I believe the ladies went for a little glimpse of the Monument of Love.
Taj
Oh,
Mahal.
lovely.
And
Nimrat and
Too much love
hand in
between them,
hand.
like you can see, right?
and and then we drove down, and here we are. So we haven't given Delhi a chance to treat us in any particular way. I'm sure after we're done with today's work, Delhi will be very kind, as it's always been.
Any plans about, food and stuff like that? Because Delhi is, of course,
I'm going back tonight. There's chili
You're
cheese
leaving
toast
tonight?
coming on its way. Sorry. It had to be a surprise.
No, see Abhishek.
Abhishek always has plans ready when it comes to food.
Food, yeah.
Isn't that the best thing?
Yeah, best thing.
He's the best host. I mean, he knows
It'll be
his...
kind of difficult after a couple of days if you're not eating, right? I mean,
When were you not eating?
We've always
not
eaten.
me. I'm saying generally. You
Yeah.
should always have a plan.
Yeah.
We work for food, right?
Yeah, I do
So
agree.
he always has his menu like set, and he always like helps us. Let's order this, let's order that. It's pretty
Oh,
good.
nice.
Interesting.
They're the first co-stars that I've met that are very happy with this conversation that I, partake in. The rest of them to just walk away from it.
I was actually reading the comments on the trailer and, on social media about the film, and everybody is like really excited about the film, not just about the characters, but also the story, and they're really looking forward to it. What is the kind of response that you've gotten in the last few days ever since the trailer's been out?
Exactly this actually, that everybody's reacting in a way where they're saying the recurring thing I'm hearing is that we've never seen something like this. It's very refreshing. This world is so different, and the subject of the film isn't something that anybody has really seen, and that is a wonderful feedback that's coming from everywhere. People love the vibe of the film. It's looking very authentic, very, very original, very heartfelt. And there is every film, when a trailer is released, it has a fragrance. And you somehow decide that you want to watch this. You don't know why. And you somehow reject that you don't want to watch this, and you don't know why. So I think that this film has a fragrance which has people's attention and their curiosity. कि यार किस बारे में है फिल्म, ये कैरेक्टर क्या है, ये यामी जो है ये पुलिस ऑफिसर के तौर पे दिख रही हैं, अभिषेक जो है वो ऐसे एक किरदार में दिख रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं, ये चौधरी के चौधराहट, और there are things that people are catching on to. So there is a vibe which I think it's lovely.
It's the vibe.
What do you have to say?
I think the fact that they were all happy. At least they looked happy while they were doing it.
They were genuinely happy.
That was the most important thing. And when you're like thoroughly enjoying what you do, I guess the result shows. I hopefully, I'm very happy with the film, the way it shaped up, and I hope like 7th of April, once it's out there, the audience would see all our labor of love. And yeah.
Abhishek, anything to add to that?
बोल दिया सब लोग.
you also have been seeing the response. People are, they're actually congratulating you, and they're really looking forward to your role. I mean, I remember speaking to you last Holi when Big Bull ke promotions were happening, and I think you were still shooting for Dasvi that time, and you were sporting the look, and I did tell you that it's very hot, and you told me that it's an interesting film. So, and you were looking forward to it, and I mean, okay. Little did we know we'll actually meet and, talk about Dasvi, but the look, I actually do want to talk about that. It's like I said, it's very hot, and it's very new. So tell me a little about that and the accent, which is something very difficult to pull off. How do you do that?
Both things which I cannot take any credit for. It was completely conceptualized by Tushar and Alim, who is the very acclaimed hairstylist. They came up with the look. And Taranum Khan, who is the makeup designer. The three of them sat down and just basically said, this is what has to be done, and that was it. I think it really suited the character, so I think they really got it right in that sense. And these things are all, they become mediums to help you achieve your character. Hair, makeup, costume. Actually, once you get into hair, makeup, costume, you actually start owning the character for the first time. And for me, in my process, it's an integral part of becoming the character. So, the credit has to go entirely to them. As far as the accent is concerned, this is something Tushar was very clear about. And even there, I mean, we had a wonderful dialect coach, Sunita ji, who had previously worked on movies like Dangal. So she was, she's very aware of how the cinematic medium works. And she was integral in helping me understand Gangaram Chaudhary and getting his body language right more than anything else. So her emphasis was not just, Abhi, now just ratto it and regurgitate it. Her emphasis on teaching me the accent was to teach me the attitude that the character should have. Once you get your gait and your attitude that the character should have, your language follows. And so, I have to thank all these people, and it takes a village literally to put Gangaram Chaudhary together, and they did a fantastic job. I was the lucky guy who became the face of it.
But you did pull it off.
Tushar made me pull it off.
I mean, okay.
And now we know the word. Hot. Genuinely.
Genuinely.
Hot, guys. It's genuinely hot. But since the film is taking us back.
He's still blushing, by the way.
We know his blush face. Otherwise, we'll never see.
Yeah.
So
This
quiet
side of
and
him,
so looking down. And all. Come on.
Sharmari hai ye,
Hi, Abhishek.
Okay, I mean,
We had to take a little moment here.
You're not damn shady.
You're just hot.
I mean, I've had like a really big crush
sweet.
on him for a really long time. So I mean, yeah.
Had.
I have had.
Past tense.
Oh.
Hota hai.
Continuous,
back.
no.
It's back
I
again.
have had. What is that?
Present
again?
participle.
Since the longest
Since the
time
had.
she's had.
I have.
Had.
She's always found you hot.
She's always had.
Continues to find you hot.
Okay.
She's always had.
दसवीं की तैयारी करके आए हम लोग यहाँ.
Since the film is taking us back to school, I'm sure it would have been an experience in itself, doing this kind of a film where it actually does remind you of those amazing memories that everybody has. Do you have any fond memories of school that you actually recall or you actually take with you years now, years after now?
We're
now
trying
that
to come
you're
up
doing
with
this
one
film?
new memory with every interview, so that doesn't sound repetitive to your neighbors.
I think what would be more interesting for your viewers is to know what are your favorite memories of your 10th.
Of my 10th. I don't think my viewers would want to watch me talk about it. I think they'd be more interested.
They want to see our reaction to you talking about your. We'll give very good reactions. Come, tell me.
So I can only think of one memory. No, let me start. I can only think of one memory where I like बहुत हिम्मत करके my friend and I we bunked school and we got caught also later on.
During your 10th.
12th.
You bunked for what reason?
Because it was like an extra curricular kind of a class and we were like, let's just go hang out.
where?
We actually didn't go anywhere. We were just
They want to watch
outside
your
the
film.
school.
And how did that make you feel?
It actually made me feel really good, but then I got a call from my mother and they had found out that I was.
Did you feel bad? Tell me, how does it feel to be able to say that publicly today, that you were irresponsible as a student? And do you think that is going to impact your viewers and maybe you've wrongly influenced
It would not impact my viewers if I edit it out.
the impressionable people that might be watching your show?
Oh my god. Where is this going?
Evidently nowhere.
Thanks. Thanks. But
Yeah, we look back very fondly at. I'm sure I speak for everyone, and of course, we'll all each one of us will have our own specific memories. But I think that's the best time of your life. I feel your school life. You don't realize it then. Probably at that time, I know I wanted to really grow and go to college. But now I think, and my friends are tired of listening to the same old stories that I have. Oh, batana, you remember that? वो पता है वो क्या हुआ था? She's like, why do you keep going back? But 1 or 2 times it's happened that, you know, it's one of those occasions where the entire class is decided to, you know, have bunk the assembly. So I didn't want to be that one person walking out. I'm like, okay, fine. And we used to think that there used to be a glass, a little, in rectangle shaped glass in the door. And we used to think we could hide behind it, but we couldn't. And so we were punished that, okay, go on taking rounds and until, you know, whatever we tell you to stop. And I was the only one whose face used to flare up red, like red. So they said, the only way to escape it, Yami, you fake that you're fainting. And you faint, okay? And we'll take you to the medical room. I said, but I'm not fainting. I know. Pretend. That's why we said pretend. How do I pretend? But कुछ नहीं हो रहा है मुझे. कैसे करूँ? मतलब I couldn't lie to save my life until one of them just kicked me a little bit in my leg and something. I just went like that for real and I don't know. I said, sir, वो बेहोश हो रही है, sir. She's fainting. Okay, take her. They told me doctor's going to ask you, did you have breakfast? You're going to say no. So you had breakfast? Yes. And plus milk and sandwiches, and he's just looking at me. So I've been a part of one more incident, which probably for the next one I'm gonna just save it.
We're running out of anecdotes.
okay, do you have anything to share?
I was extremely mischievous.
You were? Oh.
Yeah. I was like, not suspended, but you know, teachers were like always holding me responsible. Along with a couple of other friends.
Like a bit of a bully.
Yeah.
Oh, bully. I'm pretty sure he's a bit of a bully in school.
Yeah.
Were you?
Do I?
Yeah.
Look at this face.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. he's not denied it, huh?
Yeah.
So he was.
So coming back, yeah. So I was pretty mischievous. Like I was always being, you know, like being asked to, like, stand out of class, and along with a couple of other friends, like really thick friends of mine. And yeah, so we did a lot of.
About it. Let me guess. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I know that gang.
We have a lot of crazy stories. So yeah, but one incident that I like clearly remember is I was actually unwell and I didn't go to school, and something happened in class, and the teacher asked, "Where's Tushar?" And I was called back. I was called to school and I was like, I'm sick. Why are you guys calling me to school? They were like, no, because you've done this. I'm like, but I'm
not even there.
I'm not even there. So yeah, so like stuff like that. A lot of things like that have happened.
He was
yeah.
a perennial bad boy.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my school life. They're some of the happiest days of I'd like to believe everybody's lives. Like Yami was saying, there's a kind of exuberance and innocence. Which I think you miss in later life once you get burdened with the responsibilities, and it's a wonderful time, a time of learning, and it's great. So I think everybody by and large has been pretty good. So I personally, I enjoyed my school life. I have no complaints.
What is the one subject that you all hated?
Physics.
Me too.
Physics.
Everybody?
Physics.
Wow, okay.
You?
Maths. I still hate maths. Yeah, I can, no. And
Still
what
hate
about...
maths means you're still studying, or?
No, I mean, I still hate just the idea of even doing whatever maths.
Calculation.
Yeah, I
But
can't.
you have a calculator
Yeah,
on your
but
phone.
that's fine. Na? So वो कर रहा है ना, मैं थोड़ी कर रही हूँ.
हाँ.
तो that's
हो
different.
जाता है ना.
वो manage हो जाता है. But okay, so favorite subjects, but
Biology.
Really?
Oh, interesting. You?
Drama and history.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's actually very overlapping. Biology and history.
Plan करके आया.
नहीं.
ये लग रहा है मुझे. What about you?
History.
This
We did
is-
plan it.
No, not at all.
It just, I mean, it does seem like y'all did
I
plan.
think it changed also. Biology ke baad it was
What
English.
was yours?
Was it like that far back?
Was it history or biology?
Not history for sure.
Chemistry.
Not biology. No,
I
Physics.
used to also enjoy
English.
chemistry occasionally.
Hindi.
I think it was languages. I think it was English and Hindi probably. I don't remember properly, but yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now coming back to the film, is there anything that you'd want to say to the audience who's looking forward to watching the film on the 7th of April on Netflix and JioCinema?
Yeah, enjoy.
That's it.
Yeah, what else?
Yeah. Sit
Enjoy
back.
the film.
Yeah.
Watch it with the
get
whole
some pop-
family.
Yeah, get some.
Yeah,
some
that's a
Yeah,
good
watch
one.
it with your family.
It's a
Yes.
family film.
You know,
Everyone can
that's a
sit
good
together
point.
and
We all get scared when we get to know that a film is coming on a streaming site. But I think
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken, this would probably be the first film that you can sit with your entire family and watch and laugh and have a wonderful time. There's not even one bad word in the film. There isn't anything that is untoward at all. It's a U certificate film. So we're very happy and proud about that.
Yes.
That's
Oh, yeah.
lovely. Okay, it was so nice talking to all
Thank
of
you.
you. Thank you for doing this in person and not
Thank
on
you.
Zoom because we're sick of it. And yes, all the very best for the film. I'm very excited, genuinely
Thank you.
excited.
Thank you.
Last time she
you,
said, you're
Shweta.
actually getting good comments. I was like, what do you mean by actually
Actually.
getting?
Oh my god!
No, thank you,
Thank you
Shweta.
very
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you for having us.
This was fun, and we really
Yeah.
look forward to
Hearing what you have to
feel.
say about them.
Yeah.
I will. My review from the chat will come.
Thank you. She does very nice review from her chat. She got such a nice chat.
Where do you live?
I live in Delhi only, so I was on my terrace one day and I just watched the screener for a Thursday, and I just recorded a video and put it out on Twitter, and she really liked it.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So lovely.
So yeah, my chat review will definitely come for this week. But yes, thank you so much. And
Thank you,
Thank you so
Shweta.
much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Lovely.
Thank you very much.